Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. We're doing some champion grind. We're in the Diamond League, but we're working our way toward champ. That's where this account usually plays, and that's the season rewards I expect. So with this league and with this playlist and with this video, I hope to show some of my followers what sort of champion level strategies and diamond level strategies I'm utilizing, and then hopefully you can generalize and apply it to bronze, silver, gold, wherever you're at. You're not going to have the same monsters as I am, but hopefully you're going to see the techniques in terms of unit placement, order of the placement, what sort of synergies and combos are we utilizing, and then apply that at your best level with the best monsters you can substitute. And also, I think it's valuable to see the fullness of this deck, because it can kind of give you an imagination or maybe some goals around what you would want. Like, how would I build my deck if I'm starting from scratch? And you might see some cards that you say to yourself you really want or need. So without further ado, that's what we get into here, and we do it daily. So make sure you like and subscribe if you're into Splinterlands. And if you stick around, we're going to show you how we use tips and tricks to climb faster and further and farther. Okay, thanks for your time. Let's get into it. I'm in trouble, I think. My monsters have Void because of my summoner, but Buddy is throwing a whole lot of pain my way, especially the armor on Torhilo. But then again, maybe the armor is going to make Torhilo, what's the word? As I watch, I'm feeling more confident. That's a big miss. Cool. Look at that, 11. That's why I put the Undead Rex up front, because in this game mode, when his 6 attack, which is normal, gets amped by my Shadowy Presence for 1 more, bringing it to 7, and then he takes damage, amping it again by the Enrage. Holy moly, the guy just destroys. Look at the trample too. And the stun. Okay, let's speed it up. This game's over. I usually play it at 3 speed because it lets me, I take in everything. But if that's ever a problem for you guys when you're learning and watching, I guess you can just step back and rewind the video. But if you ever, no, I think we're gonna stay at 3. I got 64 DEC for that win. We're working on daily quest. I think we can get it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this opponent had 600 power in his deck. I think I'm at that point in the season where the best players are already at the tip top of Diamond or even in Champion, and as a result, I'm having an easier go of it now. And I've heard people in the comment section of their own league saying in silver and gold, I just can't get any higher. I can't get any higher. But it's 6 days left in the season. Am I going to make it back? Am I going to make that Darkinated Crystal investment that I spent on the rental cards? Well, first things first, you haven't seen your season rewards yet. Second thing, just stay committed, keep grinding every day. Make sure you're keeping your capture rate around the 70% range at the end of the day, and then it'll reboot for the next day for you. And those season rewards are going to be really pivotal in helping pay off your deck. Plus, as you climb at the end of the season, that's going to be your biggest gain in the season. And so, why is that important? Because again, it's going to help pay off those Dark Energy Crystals that you're so eager to receive. So yeah, stay focused. Don't let concern about where I'm going to end up. Don't let every day be like a stress around finances. This is a game first and an investment second. And if you think about it that way, you're going to be blessed, and you're also going to be peaceful about the process. I played it for almost 3 years, every single day, and I've seen amazing rewards, and that those rewards aren't done with. People like yourself watching this video are going to have the same opportunities I had, but they're going to be different. Land, I bought land. You didn't buy land. Um, Land is never going to be offered again. That should shock, that should suck for, if you don't have land, you should be disappointed, because that's going to be an amazing part of this game. It's going to be hugely expensive. I don't know where the number is going to land, so I'm not recommending you rush out and buy it at $500 a plot, but holy cow, it's just never going to be any more land. There's only 100,000 users right now, daily users. What if there's a million daily users? What if there's 3 million daily users? What would the land be worth then? And it's going to allow me to, anyways, land's a whole other video. But my point is just, that was then, but there's new things coming. There's always new things coming. There's new expansion packs, booster packs. Those are going to be new cards with new opportunities for airdrops and daily and season rewards. So just stay to it, and try not to be, I guess, too concerned about making sure you get every dark energy crystal that you put into your rental deck back. Last season, when I rented cards, I was able to rent cards for, I want to say I started off with 5,600 dark energy crystals, and I rented, for the first week, I made all my DEC back, like it was a perfect return. And then the second week, was not a perfect return, and I was 1,000 dark energy crystals short. So I was a deficit of 1,000 DEC for the season. However, then my season rewards of 26 chests came through, and I got like a 2,000 DEC chest plus cards I got to keep, right? So, if we're so concerned about every single day and the return that we're going to get out of that, we could be in trouble here, because this might be like too stressful. Because you're not going to every day walk away and say, "Yeah, I nailed it! Like, holy cow, I really made a lot of money that day." It's more like, some days you're going to have an amazing day, and some days it's going to be meh. But that's why, if it's a game that you enjoy, first and foremost, you're going to be really satisfied, because you're not focused on that monetary profit. That's just going to come incidentally. Okay, that's the way I think about it, and that's the way I've approached this for 3 years, and now here we are, 74 dark energy crystals per victory. I think, I haven't done the math in a couple days, but 100 DEC is worth roughly 70 US cents. That varies, so I could be wrong on that, but 2 days ago that was true. So, oops. So that was like a 50-cent win for a video game, paid in an asset that is essentially in this. It's in this world, right? Like, I can cash out DEC, but often what I end up doing is reinvesting it in this game, and then when I do that, I'm buying these assets that are likely going to rise in value. And I seek out cards in this game specifically with the mind to seek that appreciation. So, I've done well, and I think we all can. I think you will too. But stick around, like, subscribe, make sure you're following my daily content, because I think I do offer a good amount of depth of quality of like plans and vision for like what's coming next, and that's going to be helpful so that you're ready when opportunities arise, because you've seen the video and you've heard me talk about what's out there. We're doing it again. Undead Rex, Gorlodon, Sandworm. That's the trio that we ran 2 games ago, and it was very successful. I like the Darkest Mage. It's one of my favorite cards for the 2 cost. Where is he? Darkest Mage, 2 cost mana, 2 magic damage, 3 speed. This is why, well, everything about him is amazing, honestly, for that cost. But Rust, it takes away 2 of my enemy's armor, reduces the armor of the enemy. It doesn't say by how much, but I'm telling you, but it's by 2. And then he has the Affliction. So if I end up fighting against a team with no cleanse, and that counts on heal, this guy can be a direct counter, and for 2 cost. And then we you gotta get some whenever possible. If you've got leftover mana, get a creeping ooze or a brownie or what's another one? Flaming monkey. The cards I'm listing are all cards that amplify your speed or reduce your enemy's speed. It's so important that you be faster than your opponent, at least most of the time, 99% of the time, because there's those games that being slow is actually better, but that's rare. Okay, what are we doing here? Hey, look, it's like an exact match. Remember 2 matches ago? Because I had Undead Rex, Gorlodon, Buddy. I had a I had a slightly different team, like very slightly, but I fought Torhilo and like a bunch of magic damage dealers. I'm a little nervous about how much magic damage they're going to do, but again, Void is going to be really pivotal here. I wish I had some heals, but hopefully the trample. Well, that's a huge stun. Yeah, that's a big. Those are 2 big hits right off the bat. And then the trample. Watch this trample. That's it. That's game over. You can't. You just delete 2 characters. And this thing, when it's hitting, this thing hits like a truck. It's shooting for 11, and it cannot miss because of True Strike. Guys, the Gorlodon, seriously? I know it's like $7, $8, $9 per BCX. It's such a good card, and I think you need level 3 to get the True Strike. I might be wrong about that. Worth considering. Strongly worth considering, because the hit pool or the number of HP, it's super slow. So, if you can play around that, but I find it just deletes my enemies. It's one of my favorite cards. Another 70 DC, another 40 rank points. Let's get this daily quest together. Another 500 power enemy. Everybody's got trample. No, trample continues. So we should get in here and we should run Undead Rex again. In this video will be the advertisement for Undead Rex. Yeah, I'm going to try and feature cards and let you guys see the power of some of these cards, because I don't know if it's always evident. But yeah, the Undead Rex at level 10. Yes, I know it's level 10, and most of you aren't going to be able to take advantage of that. But some of you are. And some of you are sleeping on the Undead Rex, because the cost of this card is one of the cheapest cards on the market still. And with the price of cards right now, it seems to me that this card should be much more expensive. Just when I compare it to some of the options. So what are we going to do? We're going to definitely use Darkest Mage, because we want to get a rust on my enemy in case he has like one, because my Undead Rex does not have piercing damage, which means if he hits 1 armor, he's going to waste his whole attack. So we want to get the Darkest Mage to implement the rust. Then Affliction is going to help if my enemy tank has a heal. I threw in Undead Priest because it's going to slow my enemy and weaken. I'm willing to say no to that card and maybe throw something else in if I can imagine another card that's going to give me more likelihood of winning. But these are my other cards for 2 level. For me, it would either be Undead Priest or Undead Badger. And the Badger is amazing at 3 damage on the rear end. But the question is Undead Rex going to be fast enough to hit first? I'm going to say I'd love a little bit more damage up front, like something fast, something right up front. I don't have time though. I don't know. Right down to the wire there, guys. You can't panic in those moments because I've lost a few games where you just start, where is it, where is it, where is it? And then you end up not submitting the team. What happened? Okay. In that moment, I knew I wanted, oh, the Furious Chicken, I needed to throw that in the back just in case. Yeah, I'm glad I did because he's got a assassin, a skeleton assassin. So if I didn't throw this Furious Chicken on the back, there's a likelihood I would have lost my Undead Badger on round one. Because he's nerfing his Undead Priest is going to nerf all my hit points, and then he could theoretically hit me and poison me. I like my odds. I wish I had a heal though. I'd like my odds better if he could miss me right there. Damn, that one miss would have been really huge. But as it stands, the trample, like watch this thing work. You see this? Now that doesn't happen always. That's only when the trample mode is in the game. But if he hits one and he's got trample, he's going to keep on trampling. He's going to keep on keeping on. Another 76 and another 40 DEC, and we got a daily quest. And I can see the sun coming through the window, so I'm going to... it's morning now. It's a beautiful day in my neck of the woods. But we're going to open this daily quest together. And I think we're going to wrap it up because I don't want the sunshine to be blaring in here. And I don't want to close the window with the mic on. Okay. Remember, we're going to get 5 extra loot chests because we bought all those quest potions before they nerfed the quest potion. See that? 17. This is like champion level rewards. And I could do this every day. And these could be very significant. Or, legendary potions, like whatever, very unimpressive. But they help. They when I buy packs, I'm going to use these because those packs are going to be amplified. The possible returns are amplified by these things. Ooh, I don't have an Axe Master. That's a great card. A really great card. You don't have to click on every one of them, but when I have like 15, I like to do it myself because then I can like think about it and get excited. And I get excited. This game is really fun. And this part of the game, the reward, is satisfying. You click on it, it could be 70,000 Dark Energy Crystals. It could be a gold foil legendary card. Okay. This is a card I get to keep, which is currently worth a fair amount of money. And then a bunch of Dark Energy Crystals that, are not insignificant. It's like, so what's that worth? Probably $3. Plus this guy. Let's see what he's worth. Axe Master. Oh, I do have some. The Axe Master is worth roughly $10. So there you go. My daily reward, $10 monster card. And again, remember, just because that's the price doesn't mean that's his value. This is a relatively new card. If he's selling for $9 now, I bet he's going to be selling for more in the future. One more thing. Let's look at his abilities because I actually don't know. So he's got the double strike. That's such a powerful ability, and that's why I always recommend the dragon. What's he called? There's a dragon monster with double strike. Then he has both melee and archery. It's crazy. What a combo. Four attacks from one monster. But this guy will get 2 archery attacks per turn. And then he's got close range at level 4, which is so helpful for archery units. You throw him in there, and even if he ends up being in the tank in the first position, he can still keep fighting. Very powerful. Then the cripple. Wow. Double cripple. Cripple takes away one of your opponents, whoever he's striking, one of their hit points, and they can't get it back unless they have an enemy that cleanses. So, with a high hit point tank and this guy hitting him twice a turn, you just chip away that hit point pool. Like imagine I'm fighting against a gelatinous cube with like 30 hit points. Well, every round I'm going to hit him twice, and he's going to lose 2 permanently, like they cannot be rehealed. And the same with if you're fighting against like a Dark One or some other high hit point enemy, that's very powerful. Cripple and Double Strike together seems like a little OP to me. I don't use this guy yet, but I'm glad to get another one of them. Anyways, let's call it there. Thanks guys for your time and attention. Check out the Undead Rex, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's one of the cheaper cards in the marketplace. I'll leave you with that Undead Rex. Look at this thing. It's still only 40 cents per DC. To get a maxed out version, you're talking $150. This card is a great card. And for 1 BCX, roughly 50 cents. Most of the cards, if we go into just the regular monsters, this is organized from the cheapest monster to the most expensive. And we can see that the Undead Rex is going to be among the cheaper monsters. Scroll down, there he is. So he's like the 4, 8, 12, he's the 16th cheapest monster. And we scroll down, look at all these monsters that are more expensive. You're telling me that tank that I just won a diamond level daily quest reward with is less expensive than all of these monsters? The Undead Rex is embarrassingly affordable. I'm not saying it works in every situation, it doesn't. But, it's a good tank. And, for it to be down here in these price points while, for instance, Rusty Android is more, gross. Okay, guys, well, let's leave it there. Thanks for your time and attention. I really appreciate it. I hope it's adding value. And if you think it is, please like and subscribe. Make sure you blow up the comment section. I love reading the comments. I do my best to get back to everybody. It's getting harder, but we try. And be sure to leave your account name. And when possible, I'm going to throw you a little love, okay? Thanks again. Take care. God bless.